System, sir.
Any sign of the Sovereign and her escorts, Mr. Diaz?
I have 3 ships holding in orbit around Tevron 2, Commander.
There.
Yes, sir?
I'll try to do better next time. Probably stop and start the recording when the save game thing comes up, just to make it easier on the wrong button. Scan area.
Initiating scan. That's the Sovereign, Captain.
Intercept course
And 2 birds of
plotted.
prey.
Shall I hail the Sovereign, sir?
Hail the Sovereign.
Channel open. Captain Soto, sir.
Scan
Initiating scan.
On screen.
Congratulations on your promotion to command, Captain. I'm glad to see you here. Repairs are progressing, but we only have a skeleton crew on board, so it's taking some time. We've had to take the
I'm not
impulse
picking up
engines
anything
offline,
else, Captain.
so we're immobile until the repairs are complete.
This would have been only a ferrying assignment. He's undoubtedly short-handed.
Incoming message, sir. Captain Draxon of the Rancouf, sir. On screen.
Hail, Captain. Your timely arrival frees my ship and the Traor to depart for Biranu Station. However, there is something you must know before we leave. My tactical officer reported suspicious readings on his scanners on our way here.
Suspicious in what way, sir?
2 very faint readings, fading in and out. He thinks we may have been followed by at least 2 vessels, cloaked.
Your scanners could be out of sync.
Not on my ship, Lieutenant. No! I speak
Captain?
truth. I would stay, but our duty
Initiating
demands
scan.
we reach Biranu Station on our timetable. Be on guard, Captain.
Excuse me,
Draxon out.
sirs, but we have company. 2 warbirds uncloaking to starboard.
Not reading anything new, sir.
Miguel, we're gonna have to talk about what is and is not new.
They're hailing us, sir. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I am Torren, commanding
Greetings,
the
Torren.
warbird Soryak.
With respect, Captain, do you have some business with us?
Wanna be
The
friends?
Romulan Star Empire is well aware of the incident in the Vesuvi system. That was troubling. Now we have further cause for concern. The Enterprise has been patrolling the Maelstrom for quite some time. Now Starfleet has introduced this second Sovereign-class ship to the Maelstrom. A somewhat disputed area. We must question the reasons for its presence and its relationship to the Vesuvi event.
I can assure you neither Starfleet nor the Federation knows any more than you do about the cause of the Vesuvi incident.
2 Sovereign-class vessels raise vast suspicions, Commander. Suspicions we are prepared to act on. Now.
Sir, the Klingons have raised their shields and are powering up weapons.
Let us see if these Romulans are truly prepared to act on these veiled threats.
Who is threatening whom, Klingon?
I do not threaten. I challenge.
Now let's
Klingons have
everyone
opened fire, Captain.
calm
Very well.
down.
We shall
firing
play
on the
your
Sovereign.
game.
Oh, come on,
Sovereign
what the
has
hell
taken
did we
some
do to
hits.
you?
Incoming transmission.
Dauntless, we're losing shield integrity. Down
Red
to
alert,
5%.
shields up.
I'm shifting more power to the shields, but I don't think they'll hold.
The Dauntless is yours, Captain.
Set phaser intensity to low. I'm gonna go ahead and use our torpedoes to punch through their shields. And then disable...
Warbirds uncloaking again. They're firing.
Captain
Yeah.
Draxon on screen, sir.
Target their
Dauntless,
weapons.
we are attacking the Hadebach. Join us. Out.
Report, Lieutenant.
Looks like the Klingons are doing a good job at distracting the warbird.
While the Romulans are busy with the birds of prey, we can take a moment to plan our attack. Your phaser fire will be more effective if you target specific subsystems on the warbirds.
Oh, I just strayed right into their firing solution. That was very silly of me. hobble him,
Their forward shield is draining.
it'll be much easier to win. And if I could aim the torpedoes, it'd probably be much easier to hobble him.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Status on the Romulans, Lieutenant.
Already?
They have some shield damage. We may have nailed the lead Warbird's maneuvering thrusters. She's a little sluggish.
They're turning about and cloaking.
What do you mean may have? It's not even a question. We were targeting them specifically.
Where are they?
Hail the Sovereign.
Come on. Uncloak again. Hailing
You don't get
frequencies
your
open.
wish, Ensign. Looks like they've gone.
No response.
Klingon birds of prey uncloaking.
Captain Draxon, sir. On screen.
It's past time for us to go on to Biranu Station, Captain. Although, this has been an interesting skirmish.
I am also due at Biranu Station, Captain Draxon. With your permission, I will transfer to your ship for the final leg of the journey.
We will be honored by your presence, Captain. Make your preparations and transport to us when you are ready. Draxon out.
I'll take my leave of you now, Captain. Good luck.
Let's go to yellow alert.
Stand down weapons.
I think the
All
Romulans
stations,
are gone, but
yellow alert.
don't want to turn the shields off just yet.
Transporter room reports Captain Picard is ready to beam over to the Rancoof, sir. Lowering
Lower
shields for transport. Transporting now. Captain Picard has transferred to the Klingon ship.
Long-range scanners indicate another
Well,
ship
that
entering this system.
settles it.
It's the
Romulans were
Zukov.
still around. They would've
Incoming
opened up
message from
on
the
us.
Zukov, sir. Captain Verada in command. On screen.
Dauntless, we have been assigned to complete the escort of the Sovereign to space dock. We will stand by until
Why
she
is
is
everyone
ready.
upside down?
You may proceed to the Vesuvius system to supply the
You're upside
surviving
down.
colonies there. Verata,
You're upside down.
out.
Transmission from Sovereign, sir.
They're not upside down.
On
They're
screen.
just skew.
We've been able to make sufficient
Neither.
repairs to allow us to warp, Captain. We're heading on to Starbase 12 with the Zukov. Thanks for your help. Soto out.
The Klingons are leaving, sir.
I suggest we do the same. We have to complete our run to the Vesuvius system, sir. Starfleet regulations require us to drop out of warp at the edge of the Vesuvius system before proceeding to the inner planets.
Yep. Now, is it just me, or did the Sovereign and the Zukov warp off in entirely different directions? Anyway. Now that Picard isn't here to give orders anymore and whatnot, let's go back to the Vesuvius
Course laid
system.
in.
Warp factor 5. Let's keep the shields up for
Yes,
a little
Captain.
bit while longer now. Actually, I'm not sure about shields. I guess they don't keep them on all the time in the show.
First Officer's personal log,
Cutscene.
stardate 55297.3. I had a close look at the Sovereign yesterday. It was beautiful, an absolutely colossal ship. It was my hope that a chance to serve on such a vessel would come with my new posting. But Starfleet has its reasons for assigning me as First Officer on the Dauntless. With Captain Wright's experience and knowledge, I could have learned a great deal. Starfleet will surely feel the loss of such a capable officer. My new captain is just that. New. We'll probably be learning some lessons together. The captain spent a lot of time as a first officer, but has only been on the Dauntless for the last 4 months. From what I've read in the service records, I'm sure the captain will be a fine example for me. The bridge feels a little more social than I'm used to. It's understandable that the crew should feel comfortable with their former first officer in command, but respect and discipline should always be maintained on the bridge of a starship, and I intend to make sure they are.
Dropping out of warp, sir. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony?
By all means.
Course laid
continue in at warp factor 2.
Yes, Captain.
Of course, I'm just kind of pulling that out of thin air. Not really sure how fast you're allowed to go when traveling between planets inside a system, but 2 sounds pretty good.
We have arrived at Vesuvi 5, sir. Standing by to establish orbit, Captain.
Scan the
Initiating
area.
scan.
And
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
I'm not reading anything new, Captain.
Entering standard orbit. Shall I hail the colony, sir? Your orders, sir.
of course, hail Vesuvi 5.
Hailing frequencies open. Incoming transmission from the Geki colony, sir. On screen.
Better late than never, Dauntless. It's a good thing that most of our facilities are below ground. It saved us from the brunt of the Vesuvi event. Now that you've arrived, I'll transmit the coordinates for your teams to beam down to.
I have the coordinates for the colony, sir, ready to commence beam down operations. Lowering shields for transport.
Actually,
Transporter rooms 2 and 3 report all supplies and relief teams have been
Let's-
transferred to the surface.
let's
Yes,
go ahead
Captain?
and turn the shield generator off.
That will do, for now. I shall contact you if our needs should change. Thank you, Dauntless. Takahara out.
Sir, we are receiving an emergency transmission. It's pretty garbled.
Can
I'll
you
boost
boost
the
the
power to
signal?
main comm array.
Or
That should clean it up.
or something.
This is the Cardassian freighter Karoon. A Romulan vessel has attacked us. We have sustained heavy
orbit.
damage to
Leaving
our
orbit.
antimatter containment pods and are operating on emergency power. Please acknowledge.
There's too much subspace interference to open a channel at this distance. The signal appears to emanate from the edge of the Beol system near Beol 4. Shall I set course?
Captain, we must respond to this distress call.
Yes, we have to
Course
respond
laid
to
in.
all distress calls.
Aye, aye.
Law of space and whatnot. Once again,
Arriving
I
at
find
Beol 4, sir. Dropping out of warp. The Karoon is signaling, sir. Audio only.
We are taking heavy
Intercept course plotted. Lost the signal, sir. Their comm array may have been damaged in the attack.
I'm reading 2 unknown contacts in this system, Captain.
shields up. Yellow alert again. Scan the area.
Initiating scan. Resolving.
Hail.
It's a Cardassian freighter
Hailing
and a
frequencies
warbird, sir.
open.
The warbird is towing the Karoon toward the system's asteroid belt.
Why the asteroid belt?
The asteroids would interfere with her communications. She wouldn't be able to send out another SOS.
The Romulans could take her apart at their leisure.
They are responding, sir. On screen.
Oh, hi.
You
Torin.
again.
Captain Turen, stand down immediately. You are attacking a ship protected by interplanetary law.
So the law protects smugglers,
Warbird
does
cloaked.
it? The treaty signed at the end of the Dominion War forbids the rearming of Cardassia's military.
Intercept course plotted.
Scan them yourselves. I have no more time to waste with you. Toren out.
The Karoon is drifting toward the asteroid belt. Her engines are still down.
Sir, I'm getting a weak signal from her. Audio only.
Federation vessels managed to patch communications. Emergency power is
Moving
fading.
within tractor beam
We're
range
coming,
of the freighter,
Karoon.
sir.
Hold on.
I can't detect the warbird.
We should bring the Karoon's speed to 0.
Tractor
Otherwise,
emitters
it may
at full
drift
power.
into another asteroid.
Engaging tractor beam.
Okay, Miguel.
Your orders, Captain.
I need you to be done.
Nothing new, sir.
Oh, finally. I need you to scan the
Initiating scan. Running a standard scan on her, Captain.
Results, Commander?
I can't read her. She has a dampening field over her hull.
That's odd. Are they hiding something?
target. Maybe.
Perhaps the Romulans know something we don't.
We have the Karoon in tow.
Incoming message from the Cardassian Gull, Captain.
Captain, we are happy to see a Federation ship. We were making a supply run when the Romulan vessel ambushed us.
We have been able to transfer power to our life support systems, but unless we get main power back online, we are not going anywhere. We've taken damage to our deuterium supply valves and our antimatter containment unit.
Sir, we could send a team over to assist in the repairs. That would get the main drive back online.
We are happy to accept the materials you offer, Captain, but we do not wish to inconvenience you too greatly. We can make the repairs ourselves.
That does make sense, though. But he's
Warbird
called
uncloaking,
Cardassian
sir.
Gull.
They're firing on us.
Come on. Red alert.
Red alert.
You know, I'm beginning to think that you don't want to be friends.
She cloaked again.
I'm projecting her course into the asteroid belt, sir.
3 out of 4. And without any shields on, they hit pretty damn hard. Oh, I'm looking at the Karun. Never mind. I mean, the general point still stands, but I'm not going to know how much damage I caused until she comes back into... the Warbird comes back into visibilityness.
Warbird uncloaking again, sir.
Right into the fire. But you know what? Once we clip your wings, you bird.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
You're gonna have... yeah, shield generator's at 125%. She's probably gonna get me in the forward firing arc again. Just given that... Okay, that was a very
Warbird
silly
uncloaking
place.
again, sir.
I'm not very good at this. Maybe you're...
Warbird uncloaking again, sir.
You're, what you call it? Yeah, your
Warbird uncloaking again,
cloaking
sir.
system is not working very well, is it? No, no. Well, I see where you are. And now I don't. Okay, that was actually pretty effective. And now they're just staying cloaked. Bring our rear torpedo to
Warbird uncloaking again, sir.
Ah, we did not get it in time, though. And...
Sir, the right shield has failed.
It has, hasn't it? You know what else has failed? Their impulse engines. Now that they can't maneuver, they can't get us into their firing range, and now that because they can't get us into their firing range, they can't actually shoot at us. And because they can't shoot at us, the battle has gone in our favor. Hail the Soryak and tell them that our offer of friendship still stands despite how rude they've been.
Attempting to hail the Warbird, sir. No response, sir. They're ignoring us.
Yeah, okay, let's just hit their warp engines. Show them that we mean business. That's another kind of issue I have with the game. Like,
Target hull integrity at 75%.
there's no real way to get people to surrender really. So, I mean, in the first time I tried to record this whole episode, I actually shot out all the subsystems on the Soriak, except like the warp engines and the warp core. Still, it's like, okay, yeah, they
Sir,
only
the
warp
right
off if you
shield has
start
failed.
hitting the things
We
that
are being
would stop
hailed.
them from
On
warping
screen.
off.
Excellent. You
Yes, sir.
managed to drive them away.
Stand down
They'll
weapons.
think twice before
All
preying on
stations,
another
yellow
helpless
alert.
Cardassian freighter.
They took some heavy damage, sir. I detect no other vessels. The area appears to be clear.
Sir, may I ask your ship's cargo and destination?
Relief supplies for an outlying outpost. The Federation was not the only one to suffer in the Vesuvi event.
Very well. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
Thank you for your assistance, Dauntless. We can continue with our repairs. Karun out.
So why the dampening field if it's just food and medicine?
Maybe it helps keep the food fresh.
I find it
Right.
hard to believe that the Romulans would attack a freighter filled with relief supplies. I've informed Admiral Liu of our progress. Admiral Liu is responding.
Admiral, I
Good
might
work
have started
defending
the
the
war.
Karun, Captain.
I'm not
The
entirely
Romulan
sure.
actions in this region have been erratic. We are unsure as to their motives. It is possible that they are
Okay,
acting
then.
on intelligence unknown to us. In the meantime, I have an urgent assignment for you, Captain. Starfleet Intelligence has received information regarding Ferengi vessels smuggling contraband to the Cardassians. Several suspicious activities have been reported in the Ceres system. Investigate. Try to keep it discreet. And find out what they're up to. Liu out.
Yes, the Karun. With the generic Cardassian Gull in command. And that's how you know someone's trustworthy, when they don't even have a
Yes, sir.
name. But, these things happen. So we're supposed to be investigating. In order to be discreet,
Cancel yellow alert.
we're gonna have to cancel our yellow alert, get to the asteroid exit, set course for the Ceres
Course
system.
laid in. Aye, Captain.
And I think this will be a save game point. Yeah. And that will be the end of the second episode of Let's YOLO Star Trek Bridge Commander. And future subscribers, you can join me in the next episode where we will be getting at Ferengi smugglers and their smuggling ways. And as always, you can hear me in the next video. YOLO!